Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. What's up with everybody? Yo. Oh, let me turn the sound down because I didn't. Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back. What's up with everybody? Oh, let me turn that down. Oh, let me turn the sound down. Okay, we're back now. Dennis up. Dennis up. I said it's up. What's popping? Brand new whip just hopped in. We got options. We're going to talk about Mark Breland again. More news came out again. If you don't like this format, but also check my other video. Man, we going to cook. Let me cook it, whip it, cook it, whip it, flip it, spin it, whip it. Hold on. I'm going to cook it, whip it, spin it, spin it, spin it. Penna. Listen. That's the rap y'all like. I'm going to cook it, spin it, flip it, whip it, hit it, zip it, zip it. Penna. Y'all hear me good? I need my shooters to help me approve messages. You know, the usual. We should have some fun. I'm having a great day. Hopefully you're having a great day. Shout out to the boy Neil. Yeah. We'll see if Fury try to duck the trilogy. I know they don't like what I say. I know they not feeling me. Let's see if Fury can duck the real Fury in this Wilder trilogy. Ain't nobody real as me. I said, ain't nobody real as me. Let's see if Fury meet the real Fury versus Wilder in a trilogy. I don't care if they feeling me. Let's get it. I seen that Wilder was trending. Let's go, bro. I seen that. I screenshotted it. I might even do a video about it. Passive student, what up? I'm good. I'm great. You know, I'm getting back on my reading, organizing. You know, a lot of people in this boxing game are weirdos. So you see on Twitter people yelling at each other and going back and forth. Listen, I'm a grown man. I don't really have to do all the back and forth. If you see me and you have a problem, you know, address it with me. But you see people like, if y'all want to get ahead in this life, don't fall victim to and stoop to the level of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people subtweeting and all little child high school games and stuff. You know, I'm out here working. So I actually enjoy when boxing gets like a little slow piece because I get to really tighten up and hone my craft. And that's all I've been doing. Ego, I read the whole 48 Laws Power book that you recommended. That's what I'm talking about. Robert Greene. Right now, I'm on the John C. Maxwell book. Y'all got to check his books out. John C. Maxwell. I told you I'm getting gamed up. I know it sounds kind of strange, but I'm getting gamed up like a pitcher. I never change up. Listen, I said like a pitcher never change up. I'm getting gamed up. I know it's strange, but come on, man. I'm getting gems bestowed upon me. I said like a pitcher, I never change up. I know it's kind of strange, but let's get it, man. I'm so ready. Mark Breland. What can I say? As more time goes on, Mark Breland looks worse and worse in this whole situation. My personal opinion. How to Win Friends and Influence People is always a great read. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. I have to check it out. Thank you, though. Yeah, smash the like button. Don't be stalking. Let Ego know. Yeah, we used to say that to the girls at the club out here in the Bay. Like the girls, we call it in the Bay Area. I'm gonna give you some Bay Area slang. Back in my wild days, you know what I'm saying? I used to be cutting the little rug at the Bay, pushing and moving. But here's a little Bay Area slang that we used to use. When a girl is like kind of eyeballing you, we call it choosing. I'm trying to give y'all a little bit of Bay Area, this Bay Area ism. You feel me? If a girl's like kind of on your line, we call that choosing. Like she choosing, bruh. So next time, that's what y'all know what it means. When she's looking and she giving you them eyes, like you in the club, she choosing. That means she picked you. Because a lot of times women, they're not going to be as forthcoming. I mean, I don't know about these OnlyFans bitches and shit, so I don't know. But back in the day, like women were still kind of more of a what you I don't know. I'm not trying to stereotype, but the man would usually have to initiate, some of the context, the conversation and the context of the conversation and stuff. But girls will give you the body language. We call that choosing. We used to say, I see you peeking, but you ain't speaking. That's what we used to say to the honeys. When they was choosing, they looking, but they, you know what I'm saying? They haven't like smiled or whatever. I see you peeking, but you ain't speaking. Use that. Just know you got it from the Bay, bruh. I'm trying to give y'all the game. Bro, that shit used to work. We used to be chilling at the club. Y'all on that Machiavelli. Ego go crazy on. I'm not trying to give him too much free game, but I learned a lot in this Bay Area soil. You feel me? 707, the flat. Say it backwards, bruh. I learned a lot in my upbringing. I'm gonna give you some more Bay slang. We'll talk about Mark Breland. In the Bay, we would call Mark Breland smirkish. Mark Breland looking smirkish, bruh. That's the word. That's the perfect word. If you're from the Bay, you already feel me. You already know these words. You probably heard them at some point. I'm bringing all the words back, all the vocab back. Mark Breland looking smirkish. I swear, bro. He just, whatever type of time he's on, or whoever put a battery in his back, whatever's making him do what he's doing, looking real smirkish, bruh. And it's sad. Now, the common argument that I've seen for Mark Breland, I guess, saying his piece is that Wilder drew first blood by accusing him and all that. But my thing is this: I tell you guys all the time, I can't even talk. The money be interrupting me. You see what I'm saying? The love be so real. Shout out to Kevin Slims. He back. I know y'all mad, but catch up. I said y'all got to do like Hines and catch up because I'm on a hunt. Get it? I said y'all got to do like Hines and catch up because I'm on a hunt. Hunts, catch up, hunt. Man, stop playing, bro. I said I'm on a hunt like Hines, catch up. Y'all do soft, creamy, Duncan Hines. Man, come on. Mark Breland, why Wilder posted that video on Halloween. Why the hell would it take you several months to decide you feel like you want to respond to it? And then when you do it, life love, what up? Hey, y'all ain't shit. Shout out to my boy Alex Soto. Damn, you threw me off track. Players fuck up. He said Breland about to come out with Surviving Wilder documentary. That's what he sound like. Hey, that's funny. He said Surviving Wilder. He act like he got R. Kelly and shit. Listen, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Life love was good. Yeah, man. I can't respect the movement. I tell you, listen, don't 2021, don't come around me with the dumb stuff. I promise. My boy Kevin Slims has just shut it down. Kevin Slims, another one. $5. Advisor Haymon equals Black Hitler. Advisor Kinahan is a saint. That's what I'm saying. He's like, oh, he's so nice to me. And the thing is, Al Haymon, no matter the worst things that were being said about a black advisor, Al Haymon, none of it was attached to like murder and espionage and narco terrorism or anything like that. You see what I'm saying? The stuff, the said alleged accused crimes or whatever in connection with this gang is much different and much deeper. But when you got the complexion for the protection, I guess it's covered. You know what I'm saying? He said, listen, it's 2021. And you guys, and normally I don't like the cancel culture. Like, I feel like the cancel culture finds a ton of ways to cancel people and stuff like that. But guess what? We bring in the cancel culture. We're going to embrace the cancel culture because Mark Breland, he's canceled, bro. Bro, cancel culture is back. I'm not ucking with that. I feed off energy. The way you moving, like I told you a long time, way before this situation ever started. If you ever hear of any beef with ego and it makes the internet first and people have my phone number, that's stuff I don't condone. I can't condone that. Ain't nobody should ever have a problem with me that got my phone number. I don't give my number to everybody. But if you got my phone number, then that should be the first point of contact if you ever have a problem with me or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of how I look at it. Like, maybe I'm old school, old soul. I don't know. But Breland, he talking about he don't have Wilder's phone number. I'm sure you can get in touch with him if you wanted to. But you chose to get in touch with the UK and align that and make that a priority instead of, like people saying, oh, but Wilder accused him of this. Bruh, I promise you. Okay, first of all, Wilder will knock me out. I get it. He'll knock me out. But the type of person I am, knockout or not, if I had an issue with Wilder, that would be my first point of contact. I would at least try to reach out to his people or people I know that know him and say, hey, what was good with this? Why you do this? Even though I know, like, you know what I'm saying? He'll knock me out on some fist fight shit. But I just go straight to the source. That's what my mom always told me. I feel it's the best practice. So even if Wilder has said something about me, right? And if I like was in contact or whatever, I'll get in touch with him. I don't have to like, he said something, so let me respond and say my piece back. Come on, bro. So even if someone, like, you can nip it in the bud right there. Say, hey, you're sadly mistaken. Boom, boom, boom. But you've seen the move. You've seen the move that Mark Breland tried to bust. Cancel culture is back. I just feel like the whole situation is weak. How he's playing it. And then who you did it with. All this says a lot about your character more than anything to me. And I can only go off my opinion. I don't try to be somebody I'm not and all that. Hey, Life Love, you making too much sense for him. Hold on. Life Love making too much. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't trust. Bro, he looked untrustworthy in that fight. I'm just going to say it. Bro, I showed y'all the pictures. The man don't even look like he looked guilty. Listen, y'all want to see him? I'm going to show you. Hold on. The man looked guilty. Bro, look. Look at this man. Hold on. Look, hold on. Hey, bro, he looked. How you look guilty in the screenshots though, bro? Look, hold on. Cuz look guilty in that. Like, bro, look, he got this stoic face on, bro. How you look guilty in a screen capture? Nah, you did it, bro. Samuel Jackson and Django, like, nah, bro, you motherfucker look guilty in the shit. He talking about I never gave Wilder no water. Bro, why? Okay. If the first thing you said was a lie, why should I believe anything else you were saying when you had no reason to lie? He said, a lot of people know me. If you're looking at tapes or whatever and stuff like that, you don't ever see water in my hands. You're lying. You said if I look at tape, I don't see water in your hand. That sure enough is you with a Dasani bottle or whatever that is. He like, yeah, sip on this, Wilder. Yeah, Wilder, nigga. Stink Meaner is back, bro. You see how he feeding him the Wilder with bro, Breland is Denzel in Training Day. When Ethan Hawke, Jake, yeah, to protect the sheep, you got to catch the wolf. Are you a sheep or you a wolf? Bro, you look like Training Day, bro. You're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, Walter, I didn't know you like to get wet, though. Sherm, dust, PCP, H2O, agua, water. That's what you had. Like, bro, look, this motherfucker, bro, if this ain't the boxing Training Day, I don't listen. This is the boxing version of Training Day. This Mark Alonzo Breland. Look at him. Yeah, it's not like I put a gun to your head, made you drink that water, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know you like to get wet, though. Huh? Sherm, dust, agua, H2O, Dasani, Evian. That's what you had. Bro, get him out. He just oh my God, it hurts. It burns. Hold on. Bro, let's run this back. I'm gonna fry y'all. Since you lie, you die. Goodbye, bro. I'm the new Pac. MOB. Bro, I told you, Ego Valley. Touch one of mine on everything I owe. I will destroy everything you touch. Play the game. Like, bro, since you lie, you die. Goodbye. Bro, 21 gun salute. You said, Mr. Breland, since you lie, you die. Goodbye. A lot of people know me. If you're looking at tapes or whatever and stuff like that, you don't ever see water in my hands. But there go Alonzo Breland with water in his hand, which he said never occurred. Yeah, they know you like to drink this water. Yeah, sippy sip, huh? Yeah, drink, chug, chug. Drink some more of that, huh? Yeah, let it marinate, huh? You about to fight Furious round 2. Go fight him, huh? Yeah, you don't feel your legs, huh? All of a sudden you can't feel your legs, huh? It must be kicking in. Bro, this man is Alonzo. Nah, I don't trust it. I don't trust Cut. Bro, them man water legs look crazy as shit. Yeah, your ears bleeding. I've been planning this all week, huh? Bro, why was the man ear bleeding? Fury ain't even known as a power punch. Man, come on, bro. It's just too many coincidences all of a sudden. I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah, you can't feel your legs, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Johnny Depp and Blow, huh? You can't feel your face, huh? You can't feel them legs, huh? Bro, I don't know what, that ain't no club soda, bro. That's the real club soda, that Bill Cosby club soda. I would like to put the pussy, get the quiet little the plop plop and put it in drink, you see. Bro, Bill Cosby Breland is back. Bro, he the new Bill Cosby. I promise you. Motherfucker look guilty in the water sippage. You cannot say filth, Florida filth without the water. Nah, bro. I don't trust him. Just because you lied at the first thing. You'll never see me with water in my hand, bro. I see you with water in your hand. Like, bro, you Bill Cosby. Look at this. Look at him. Hell nah. Bro, he said you will never find me with the water in my hand. Bro, I found you. Where's Waldo? I found you. Bro, that motherfucker look guilty. Bro, turn on your own people looking at. Yeah, Robert, nigga. Wilder sippy sip on the water, nigga. Bro, you stink meaner, dog. Look. Bro, look at the stink meaner in him. Yeah, sippy sip on his water, nigga. I got this MTK check, nigga. Bro, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it. I don't know. It looked too crazy. Robert, bro. You gotta give a nigga water. Bro, nah, you Uncle Ruckus or something. I don't know. I ain't figured it all the way out, but that's looking like some Uncle Ruckus shit. Yeah, nigga like water. So I spiked it with Hennessy. I'm like, bro, you put Hennessy in this shit. Why you do that? That's what a nigga love. A nigga love to have some water with some Henny in it. Like, oh, like, hey, bro, you got paid off or something. I put Kool-Aid and Hennessy, Robert, nigga. Like, nah, bro, I ain't fucking. I don't know what Breland. Bro, he put fried chicken crumbs in the water for the nigga. Like, nah, bro, you tripping, dog. I put Tabasco sauce and squeeze it juice in the water for a while. Like, bro, you made some Creole fucking voodoo. Hey, bro, this man got Pacquiao mama recipes and shit. Nah. Hey, good. Hey, bro. Bro. Listen, who the fuck is going to let Mark Breland, who never had a big stable, train them, and your old trader, your old fighter of 12 years, it's ended like this, and he said you drugged him. Hey, you said Wilder career's over. Bro, your shit is over. Bro, who is going to allow you to train him? He like, yeah, I put chitlin syrup in that water for the nigga. Bro, what did you do to the water? Just say it, bro. Ain't nobody hey, the cancel culture is back. I don't know what he did, bro, but the water was looking crazy. Trying to fight that good white man, I'm gonna show you. White people done it all for this country. MAGA nigga. You should be a MAGA nigga. Rather than go against the Tyson Furys of the world. Go against the niggas like Bobby Brown. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Hey, bro, he one of them. He one of them ones. Or that half-breed wannabe Steph Curry looking nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Go against Drake. You want to align with his blackness. I got reverse vitiligo. Like, bro, what? Mark Breland, wow. Hey, cuz wild, bro. That man said, sip, nigga. I can't believe you said you ain't never had the water bottle. Bang. Like, bro, this might as well be a mugshot. I'm gonna make a t-shirt with this. Bro, I'm gonna make a t-shirt. Look at how he feeding him the water. Yeah, sip on this water, nigga. 12 years down the drain, nigga. Bro, look at him. Yeah, you didn't want to give a nigga your phone number. You gonna meet defeat this evening. Yeah, you should have gave me them 7 digits. I said you should have gave me the 7 digits. Like, bro, this man is tripping. This dude is tripping. Brock Alberto Soto, be gone. You should have gave me the phone number when I was asking for that. Brock Alberto. That's what I'm saying. Prince Savage, let him get some. Fuck is Alberto talking about? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Alex Soto. He the real Soto. I don't know about the other guy. I don't know though. Listen, I said Alex the real Soto. The other guy I don't know though. Picture me rolling like a photo. Man, stop playing. Prince Savage been waiting to clip one of y'all. That is not real. He said the fact that Mark follows Fury on Twitter is a bad look. Man, it's over, bro. Wilder full of excuses. If he drugged him, where's the post-fight to? Bro, look at your default picture. Why would I ask anything? Is that a dude? I don't even know what that is, bro. Get George out of here. I don't even know what that is, bro. I don't know who that is. George, I ain't look at your picture. What is that? Fix yourself. Motherfucker doing duck lips. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah. Night like this. Get all out the camera and shit. Who do y'all send for me? That's it. Listen, I know y'all mad, but who do y'all really be sending for me? Hey, G, bro, bro, who do y'all really send for me? Like, you think this is gonna be the end for me, but look at who you send for me, bro. This can't be the end for me when this is the people you send for me. Who the fuck was that? Yeah, Walter's just making a bunch of excuses. Bro, if you don't get your I don't even know, Lil Richard looking at I said a wild bubble Lou. Ooh, on the road. Like motherfucker all in the camera and shit. He had the fisheye lens looking like a Missy Elliott. I can't stand rain against my window. Beep beep. Who got the keys to my Jeep? Motherfucker got all in the camera and shit. But anyway, you can catch me any day sipping Hennessy. I don't want you to go anymore. Like, get your Timberland era Missy fucking ass out of here, bro. Backward. Call me master. Have you saying Tim? Run back to tape in the VCR. I'm coming, baby, like the big black kahuna. I wish you would have humped me just a little sooner. Now I'm rich like silver spooner. Like, get your old. Ooh. Love to love you, love ya, love ya. Ooh. Motherfucker. Prime Missy looking at he looking ass, bro. The fuck was that? Hold on. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. Please stop. Make it stop. All my shooters gonna make it pop. Listen, I said make it stop on my shooter and gonna make it pop. Stop playing with me, bro. Dudes weirdos. Back the fuck back and take a regular distanced photo. Motherfucker all in Mick Jagger lips all in the fucking. I can't get no side ass. Like, bro, I can't get no space. You all up in the camera and shit. Bro, y'all gotta send some better shit, bro. Y'all getting torched. He said wearing the garbage bag and all. Yeah, doing the regulator. Yeah. Beep, beep. Who got the keys to my he said social distance from that camera. That's what I'm saying. We in a pandemic, goddammit. Bag back. Anyway, Mark Breland, you know you're wrong. And these OnlyFans weirdos, bro, that's what I'm saying. They be taking a break from OnlyFans coming my shit. The fuck? Man, Mark Breland know you wrong, though. That boy Breland. And like here's the other thing that kind of threw me for a loop. I said it threw me for a loop. Oh my God, the money keep coming in. Shout out to Daniel Mason. Favorite muscle of mine is a muscle of mine. Ego's army for the people, lethal, like boxing with an ego. Boxing ego. Oh my gosh. I said I'm fly like an ego. Ego is for the people, lethal, like boxing with boxing ego. Bro, y'all better stop. Shout out to my man, Daniel Mason. I said boxing ego to no equal. You shack at the free throw. The other thing that tripped me out with the Breland situation is this. You're trying to create, I would imagine, distance from the theories or accusations that are out there, but your behavior doesn't further people from feeling that what you could have possibly done, allegedly done, you didn't do. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, for example, I watched a Surviving R. Kelly doc. They said this man, R. Kelly, was so brazen. He was in court for that tape that came out with the minor on tape, and they said it was him, and we see Grammys and stuff in the background. There was some girl that was obsessed with him that was showing up every day, skipping school and all this, who later became one of his little cult members or whatever. and she was a minor herself, and she was ditching school and following with the case and stuff. And R. Kelly developed a relationship with her too. So she was a minor at the time. So you're being tried for criminal cases, a federal case against a minor, and you're fraternizing with another minor. I wouldn't say that looks good. You see what I'm saying? And this is obviously came out years after that trial. But that's how I look. That's how I look at this whole situation with Mark Breland. You are denying the claims, but your actions actually fall in line with the claims. And the boy Sura, that's what I'm talking about. My man Sura knew, he already knew what time it is. So Wilder's basically saying you're a snake, and the moves you're doing, people perceive them as snake moves. That has to be something that is brought into the equation. Makes sense? People say you two-faced and you set Wilder up, and then you're like, I didn't do that. Let me go talk to the UK and explain my side of things. He affiliated with a crime syndicate. Oh yeah, that's gonna really clear your name, motherfucker. Like what? That's like people saying ego moving kilos and drugs and shit. And then I start posting pictures on Instagram with famous drug dealer Nino Brown and Scarface. It doesn't mean absolute guilt, but it's not a good look. I'm like, nah, I ain't never been around drugs and I ain't never slang nothing. But I'm with Griselda Blanco. I'm with Pablo. I'm with Scarface. Huh? Okay. Nino Brown, I'm posting all these pictures. It's almost like you taunting people, you know what I mean? Weird move, bro. Bro, he look emotionless too. He feeding him that water. Look, he ain't got no emotion on his face. Robotic ass, like. But either way, any way you slice it, you said you ain't never look at the tapes. I never gave him water, so that was proven to be a lie. So it's a bad look, man. It's a bad look. How you say something and it's proven to be a lie within days? That's not a good spot. And then the timing is bad. They said his energy was bad. The timing's bad. All this stuff just looks bad. It looks bad. So, like, no matter what, I don't see what Mark Breland was hoping to gain from doing this. Then he gonna say he told him he didn't want to talk about Wilder. Come on, bro. You talking to the UK? You talking to main people who have definitely had opinions and stuff on the Wilder situation. The MTK documentary just came out. You knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? That's like me getting in the whip and everybody got Glocks on them and Uzis and shit and ski masks about to do a drive by, and I'm acting like I didn't know what the move was. You know what I'm saying? Like you hopped in that whip, you knew what it was. Like on some boys in the hood shit. When Trey was like, "Doe, Doe, let me out," and that jazz music, "Doe, let me out," and they just looked at him and let his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to be down with that. But don't try to play like you didn't know the energy was we finna ride on these dudes that and retaliate on some drive-by stuff. So Breland knew what time it is, bro. You with two UK dudes. One of them is connected to MTK, the week of the thing, and I have no respect for it anyway because like even if you didn't know these things, it's your job to screen people. You know what I mean? Like companies, they don't just hire an employee, they do background checks and stuff like that. So if you're going to give your interview time and you ain't broke your silence to nobody, wouldn't you want to at least do the little background check to see like what type of past thoughts they had to say, and you know what type of questions they're going to be asking, anything like that? If you don't know them like that, like, come on, bro. So yeah, I just, it's not a respectable situation that he did. So I mean, good luck. Good luck to Breland. I don't know what his career is going to consist of. Who's going to want to get trained by someone who's alleged, you know, of sabotage, sabotaging their previous fighter? That's kind of a steep hill to climb. You think Breland don't know what he doing? Oh damn! Passive student going off. Yeah, man. What's done in the dark comes to light, man. So at the end of the day, at the very least, you could say none of this stuff looks good for like the situation. Doesn't look good. No, she's doing the Boys in the Hood scene. Y'all crazy. Too many things don't add up in the fight. That's what I'm saying. And like, my thing is this: the worst thing anybody in this world can do is insult my intelligence. I really believe that, because I do believe I'm a person of intelligence, a person of rational, reasonable thinking. So at the end of the day, you're not going to pacify me with a bunch of lies. Like, um, you notice a lot of the people that don't believe nothing that Wilder's saying, they never gave it a chance. They never like, imagine, let's say boxing, let's say boxing, all the people with a boxing opinion, let's say they were detectives. You would be a horrible detective if just because a person was an unlikely suspect, you ruled them out before you could rule them out. Does that make sense to y'all? Listen to what I said one more time. You would be a horrible detective if you ruled out any suspect before you had a reason to rule them out. Like they did. So, because in your world, that crime doesn't make sense. So, even though you don't have the evidence to exonerate them or to suggest that it was incapable or it was impossible that they did this crime, if you just went in as a detective and just said, nah, that kid wouldn't kill his whole family, that's stupid. You'd be a horrible detective, because life is stranger than fiction. And there are situations like that that do happen. I just watched a show on Forensic Files, and they actually did the same court case on another show. And basically, this guy had rich parents and he hired a hitman to kill his mom, dad, and sister. And it was actually in NorCal. Like, I think it was like in Fresno or wherever it was. I forgot exactly where it was. But yeah, the dude, he hired somebody and paid them because over life insurance money, because he didn't want to work for it. And even though he had opportunities to, like, imagine having rich parents, you could probably work with them and whatnot. And they'll help you out more so than people who just simply don't have it. He couldn't wait for that, and he didn't want to work and start his business. And so, that made sense to him. But imagine if the detective said, "Nah, why would he do?" And he had like a half-ass little alibi, or actually he had an alibi because he was out, he was in another city. But the thing is, he was the one that hired the hit. He didn't actually pull the trigger, so that's how he was able to be somewhere else. Do you see what I'm saying? But just imagine if the cop said, "Nah, he don't have nothing to do with it." They'll never solve the crime. They would never solve the crime because, yeah, it sounds macabre and cynical and demented to think that somebody, a kid, would kill the people who brought him into this world, but stuff like that happens. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've noticed overall with this whole Wilder situation is a lot of people, they don't want to believe or even hear anything. They're just like, nah, Wilder's a bit, Wilder's lying. Wilder, why would he do that? You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard rational, objective arguments that dispel any of the points that I've brought up, or some of the talking points that have come out that say, hey, this whole story doesn't add up. You know what I mean? And that's where we're at with it. So I got more videos coming. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. You got to make it make sense. And here's another talking point. Shout out to Life Love. That's why Breland did it. She says greed. Check this out. All of the stuff that Wilder said sounded so far fetched, but listen, the stuff that is now coming out. Oh, shout out to my man Prince Savage. He said he back up in the building. Shout out to Compton Bompton. What's up? Out of all the stuff that has been said months ago from Wilder, look at what's happening now. We're hearing about MTK. We're hearing about some of the people that Tyson Fury associates with. Billy Joe Saunders and Tyson Fury are friends. They're both friends. We heard about Martin Carefoot. Look at the things that have come about ever since Wilder said his 2 cents last year. Nothing good has become of it from the other side. Like if Wilder, let's say Wilder was so wrong, right? How come little indicators have come out that we're dealing with seedy, dirty people, or that corruption could exist, at the very least could exist, since he made these claims? But people don't want to act like they see this. Does that make sense to you? Like, what would make Wilder look stupid is the opposite of everything that's happened. So if we didn't hear about the Kinahan and the founding MTK and how it was founded and who the people involved in Documentaries, and Tyson Fury didn't get called out by Martin Carefoot, and Mark Breland didn't do this interview with the UK conveniently the time when the MTK, boom, boom, boom. If Tyson Fury wasn't trying to duck out of the trilogy fight to fight Joshua in Saudi Arabia, where Daniel Kinahan allegedly lives, right? If Tyson Fury didn't get on the Instagram and then later delete the post because he screamed out a nefarious person, Daniel Kinahan's name, and in that person's name, once it got buzzing that he was affiliated with Joshua Fury, it brought an outcry from the public. If those things didn't exist, then Wilder could possibly look bad, because it'd be like everything he said was unsubstantiated, and these are great people. These are saints, and people might leave it alone. But that's not the case. If anything, Saunders says deplorable things and domestic violence. He's getting into it. Looked like he was taunting the guy, McGuigan's daughter, who passed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nonstop. Nonstop. So, Ricky Williams, what's up? Ricky, you can jump on the call if you want. If you want to jump on here before I get off. Pause. That sounded crazy. So, yeah. Mark Breland, what he's doing, what Mark Breland is doing, it actually makes it worse. Yeah, Ricky, let me shoot that over to you. Hey, I'm gonna send it on Instagram. Listen, I'm gonna let Ricky get on the horn. The thing is this. Mark Breland, see, this is the thing. Liars, some people aren't good liars. Some people need not lie because they don't know what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, it becomes, hold up, y'all. It becomes a bad look when you get the wrong person to lie. Like, to be like, I studied acting, you know, way before this boxing stuff. I was in acting classes and, you know, just drama classes all my life, blah, blah, blah. And the good thing about acting is it teaches you. Hold on, let me.
What's that?
What's good, Ricky?
What's that?
The good thing with acting is it teaches you, like, you'd have scene partners and stuff, or like someone who's sharing the scene with you. So the good thing about acting is it teaches you body language, and you know, you have to learn how to sell the scene and the emotion and stuff like that. So not everyone can act just the same way. Not everyone, lying is almost, to be a someone who's deceptive is almost acting. You know, you have to act like this is the truth and stuff like that. So just the same as you wouldn't have an actor, not everyone can just act and do the scene that Denzel Washington did. Not everyone can lie for you. Like, certain people, I wouldn't want them to lie for me on my behalf because I know they wouldn't be believable. And Mark Breland might have gotten himself into something that he can't really get out, because look at this. Look at this. He says he was with Wilder for 12 years and he didn't have Wilder's phone number. So if you're trying to prove your innocence, this looks horrible. It looks like you weren't happy in the situation. He was making it sound like he was surviving Wilder. Like, Wilder would come to the gym moody, and Wilder was always in bad moods, yelling at people, and he didn't have Wilder's phone number, and Wilder was untrainable. So if that's how you feel, then people can understand why you could elect to set somebody up. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't sound happy in your situation. That's the perfect ingredient or perfect recipe for you to want to set somebody up. Ricky, what's up?
What's happening, man? How you doing, Big E?
Man, we chilling.
Man,
You have any takes on the whole Breland?
yeah, man. I mean, this is what I tell y'all. Men move in a certain way, dog. It's like this dude. Yo, look on his Instagram post. Like I said, man, this dude, he contradicted himself in his own reasoning. It's like, so you gonna say
how so?
Okay.
How so?
So for once, he said he's passionate about boxing. This is what he's passionate about. That's when he speak up, right? But then he goes on a rant of how he don't have Deontay Wilder's phone number. You didn't speak up for that?
That's what I'm saying. And typically a man is going to be consistent with his beliefs. Like, if, like, I know people like me, I don't let nobody disrespect me. So it don't matter if when I was working at Lowe's or in the street, you're not going to disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? So shouldn't there be a continuity or a consistency? So you were okay not having Wilder's number for 8 years, 12 years or whatever,
right,
and not being able to get in touch with him?
Right. You're all right with, right? You passionate about this sport. You gonna speak up, but he don't do road work. He don't do road work. You didn't say nothing then. You didn't say nothing when he didn't want, when he had an attitude and JD said don't talk to him. You didn't speak up then.
Ricky, right? He came in gunning. Hold on, this is looking like Tombstone, Kurt Russell, Doc Holliday, Val Kilmer. He came in gunning, gunslinging.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Oh, he said I'll be a Huckleberry. Oh, talk to him.
Right. So, and again, in the same moment, like I said, he gonna sit up there and say, right. So Deontay Wilder got to the point where he believed that he knew boxing better than anybody. Then after that, he says, I stayed there because I believed in Deontay Wilder's strength and his willingness to learn. But you just said he was uncoachable. Yes.
I didn't see that part of it. Damn.
That's in his Instagram post.
Oh, you gotta shoot me that. We gonna cook. He getting cooked.
Bro, it's in the video, but I got it clipped. I'll send it to you. You know. You know what I'm saying? It's like this dude. The point is this, man. It's like men, look, men move a certain way, bro. It doesn't matter if he felt this way.
It doesn't matter.
If that was the case, it's copacetic. But as a man, if you disrespecting me, I'm gonna pull you to the side and let you know what's popping. And if it don't work out past that, it's cool. I'll move my own way. But you was not complaining when you was cashing that 10% of them checks, of the $1 million. You wasn't complaining, ho.
And see, that's what makes me question a man's motive. If you're going to have all these complaints, but you stayed in the situation, you making it sound like you was working in a sweatshop or something. So if the terms or the conditions and the workplace was so, unworkable, like here's a perfect example. Y'all know I'm a hip hop head. Death Row Records. Dr. Dre has done interviews where he stated that it was no longer conducive to his ability to produce. He didn't feel creative. People that don't need to be in the studio, people smoking weed, people in the whatever room beating up people, gang people that don't need to be there, just wasting and taking up space. So what the hell did Dr. Dre do at a certain point with Death Row Records? He said, I gotta go my own way. Hell yeah. I'm gonna start my own label. And then he did his own thing, got ridiculed or dealt with everything. Pac was kind of angry, referenced him on some tracks and stuff like that. But he did his own thing, created Aftermath, then later signed Eminem, dropped albums, and now he's worth $1 billion. So why didn't Mark Breland do that? Why don't you do in the great billionaire Dr. Dre? Why don't you do a similar move where Wilder ain't treating you right, and you're just a co-trainer? You don't have the authority or the full say, and he's coming late. Why would you subject yourself to that?
If this not what you own, but
if that's not what you own,
but this the thing that should let y'all know. But like I said, a lot of these people that's caping for this, y'all the ones that stabbing people in the back, and y'all the snakes that people talk about. You need to keep your grass cut for. That's where y'all agree with what's going on, right? So answer me this, Ego. Answer me this. I'm gonna give you a hypothetical situation, dog. Okay,
I'm ready.
You from the Bay, you know what I'm saying? Yee. Y'all do y'all thing out there.
You dig.
Let's say you and your man, y'all going out the party to get at them hoes, do your thing, right?
Yup.
You pull up out the car, these dudes run up on you, right? Pull out the pole, yo, run me your shit, right? Now let's say during this altercation, the people that's robbing you, dog, give you an indication that they know your man's, right? They slip up and say his name. Some weird shit, right? So after the altercation's over, you get past it. You tell your man's in private, bro, I think you had something to do with this shit, son. What's happening? How did dude know your name? Right? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then you go amongst your friends, your circle, your popular circle, your inner circle, right? And you say, yo, I think my man set me up to get robbed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they took all our shit, but dude knew him, whoever stuck him up, right? And instead of coming to you in your inner circle to try to prove yourself right or to make your case, he go and try to make his case to the ops, the dudes that robbed you, the dudes you got a problem with that just robbed you.
You see how Ricky, he put me in the worst situation possible. That actually sounded like Tupac's situation with Big Stretch and stuff, where he's like people he felt were there on his side to protect him didn't have his best interest. Man, Ricky Williams breaking it down with the analogy. Yeah, I mean that'd be a crazy situation, and then it would further your belief that they had part in that for sure. Or have you ever seen this is the same too for people who are negative energy, negative Nancy's, people with that toxicity and toxic energy. You ever have a friend or something and they wild, they get drunk and obnoxious or whatever? Every time you go out, it's problems. Somebody get arrested, y'all almost getting fights and stuff. The common denominator is that person. Because I kick it with my family, this don't happen. We go out to dinner, no problems. But you kick it with Rodney, and every time it'll be a group of y'all. Every time Rodney's there, you get in a fight with girls or dudes want to fight you, people getting jumped, and police interaction, bouncers are yelling. You know what I'm saying? That's that person.
There's so many different ways this play, man. Like, and people don't want to take into consideration the MTK Global. Y'all, man, y'all don't understand what's going on, man. This shit bigger than boxing right now, bro. Right? It's bigger than boxing. And y'all already know how it go. From what it sounded to me personally, that Mark Breland was on some hater type shit. You know what I'm saying? He saw this man, and I like I said, check out my channel, man. I did a video, I did a live on this earlier, bro.
Tell him the channel.
Ricky Williams. It's hard to find, but when you see that RW, you know you there. You know what I'm saying? But so this is what it looked like to me, Ego, especially from what, again, I just used this man's words. I don't have nothing else to go off but what Mark Breland says. You talk about how Deontay Wilder doesn't run. You talk about how he doesn't hit the heavy bag. You talk about he didn't work the speed bag, how you couldn't work on his jab. You as his coach, to me, it sounds like Mark Breland, the most decorated amateur in American history, supposedly they say, right? Who had the gold carpet, the green carpet laid out for him to be one of the greatest champions, with all your tools, with all the help and assistance you had to make it in this game. You got this Bama that jump off a beer truck that's grown with no experience up under you. Even if you feel he wasn't training correctly, by being non-traditional, be heavyweight champion for 5 years and knock out every man he's been in there with, damn near. That sounds like hate to me, bro.
It is hate. It is hate. Let me double down on that. We got to come a little bit stronger. Pause. You got to look at this. We got to look at this. I need y'all to smash the like button. First of all, we're going to break this down. Breland's getting cooked. We got a $5 super chat or a cash app from Bomb Juice. He said he's just supporting because he's team unblocked. This is the man that got unblocked, and he always
congratulations.
Yeah, shout out to the man Juice. Let's look at this. Breland is an Olympian, a medalist, right? That's accurate?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he's an Olympian. We have to keep in mind that Deontay Wilder is one of the most fiercest, strongest punchers in probably boxing history. Would you agree with that?
I do.
How on earth, between having two coaches and all this He-Man power that Wilder possesses, would you ever say Wilder cannot beat Fury? It's impossible. When we just watched the first fight and Fury was laid out. So the people that are trying to badmouth Wilder look extremely dumb, because Wilder is such an anomaly where he can lose 6 rounds to Luis Ortiz and detonate and destroy him with one solid shot that was landed. So we've watched this time and time again where either he's losing, like Gerald Washington, he arguably was losing some rounds, or he's losing all the rounds, Luis Ortiz too, and he touches the right spot, pause, but he detonates and hits and gets the punch off, and then it's curtains. So why on earth would a person like Mark Breland, having witnessed and been a part of that history, why would he say that Wilder is just out of the question that he can beat Fury? And we just watched the first fight. Bro, you ops. We watched the first fight. Fury was snoring. He was snoring. So how is it impossible when you have that? You're an Olympian. JD is this additional person, and this man got this type of power. Those 3 ingredients combined should never put anyone out of the fight. Even like, so all the people are like, oh, he's not technical, his jab sucks, and look at his chicken legs. The man will knock you out. That's who cares? None of that matters. Can you let him punch you on the, you know how the circus they have like the tough man contest? Will you be willing to let Wilder punch you in the chin and take a swing on you? Hell no. For free?
Negative.
So
negative Ghost Rider.
To me, this is why fans have been attracted to Wilder as a boxer, because he's always in the fight. Gerald Washington, Spilka, close fight, you know, whether he just whoop your ass to Vern too, you know what I mean? He's always in the fight. So the fact, the thing that showed me that it was an absolute, you know, somebody has influenced or infiltrated Breland is the fact that he said that dumb stuff saying that he don't have a chance against Fury. Bro, he knocked Fury out. You have a chance against anybody. If like Fury's not even all that, like, bro, I think Joshua would fuck around and be a harder fight for Wilder. Because we know Joshua at least is real technical ability. He's a big dude and he has real power. Fury, when has he ever showed power like Joshua, Luis Ortiz? Bro, Wilder didn't even get banged up like that versus Luis Ortiz twice. Come on, bro.
Bro, it's like, and the fix was in, bro. Let's keep it $150. We all watched Deontay Wilder versus Fury 1 on your channel together, and more than 100 people scored the first 4 rounds for Deontay Wilder. 4 rounds plus 2 knockdowns is 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. That's a 8-4 fight. So where did they get a draw from?
They was drawing cards like it was Uno and shit, just making shit up.
Right? And of course, this Mark Breas can say he can never beat Fury because you got the towel.
Facts.
That's why he can say it. But the crazy part is, and let me end with this, Ego, because I don't know how long you're going to be on, bro, but let me say this, right? If you look at this entire situation in its entirety, MTK Global being tied in with Tyson Fury, or Daniel, my boy, right? Being tied in with Tyson Fury, a mob boss and a gangster, payola, money laundering, glove manipulation, drugging a fighter, right? Is more believable to me than Tyson Fury stopping Deontay Wilder going tooth and nail with Otto Wallin.
And almost getting stopped by Otto Wallin in the 12th round. And never showing the propensity to punch through the target and, you know, really melt guys. Like Derek Chisora too, he got stopped on a stool. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't get stopped like he was drunk. Like when he fought David Haye, real punchers, he got stopped. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. We talking about different things. But again, when you have the complexion for the protection, people, they'll act oblivious to this and act like, you know, like we're accusing Robin Williams of doing this or something. You know what I'm saying? Someone like, I can't picture Robin Williams doing all this. You know, like, bro, we talking about people. What hasn't Tyson Fury done? Failed drug test more than once. You know, said wild and wacky, crazy things. I mean, what would you not be willing, especially if you meet your maker in the first fight? What would you really? Oh, that was tough. What would you not be willing to do, you know, to achieve victory? You know, people acting like this is so far-fetched, but just study the moves. And remember, I ain't heard nobody bring this up. So if you hear this point, know where it came from. Tyson Fury, after he heard rumors before it was official, rumors, because it was made official later, there were rumors that Mark Breland was going to get sacked. And Tyson Fury was saying he'll bring him into the camp. Then those rumors turned out to be true, that Breland got sacked, was no longer working with Team Wilder, and at the worst possible time, when there's all this headlines on MTK and Fury's advisor, Breland randomly responds to a Halloween post that Wilder did months later. It looks like you did join forces. It looks like you did bring him on the team. And like, you got to look at that, bro. What does that say about your character that you even get involved to that perception? You know what I'm saying? Like the perception of you working with like let's say Lloyd Banks. That's like Lloyd Banks signing to Murder Inc. Like, you know, 50 Cent and Ja Rule got this crazy long history. Just because G-Unit didn't work out, if Lloyd Banks or Young Buck or whatever went over there and started messing with Murder Inc. and Ja Rule and Irv Gotti and Ashanti and stuff, that kind of shows your character. Because even though it didn't work out, you know, you could just make your own independent music, but you just really went to the polar ops. That's why, you know, 50 Cent's son, this is a true story. Something special, man. They said 50 Cent's son, he purposely, they don't, 50 Cent's son and him don't get along, right? His older son. 50 Cent's son going out of his way to kind of do that, like post pictures with Irv Gotti and Floyd Mayweather and people that 50's beefing with. So he's doing that to taunt. And you see that, like Jake Paul, he training with Jorge Masvidal to taunt Ben Askren. You see what I'm saying? So that's the same type of move, but I get it for Jake Paul or whatever, because Jake Paul, he trying to embarrass Ben Askren and he's trying to, get that psychological edge. Why would Mark Breland, who spent 12 years with a man, training him, why would he do that? Why would he, like, the optics is bad. Why would he do that?
Because he a snake, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He a snake, bro. It's simple to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't get people to, like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, did y'all mothers not hug you as children? I mean, did they not sit you down in front of the fireplace and tell you the stories of life and things that happen?
What did he say? Scared of rejection, they called you ugly. What did he say?
You know what I'm saying?
But don't reject me, hug me. Man, when he was getting that Jay-Z. Yeah, man. And here's the other thing. Here's the other angle I wanted to talk to you about too, is did you hear that Wilder was garbage prior to him losing to Fury? Like, just people say, oh, he's that good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, because I heard it too. That's what people were saying. Like, old media was saying, oh, Wilder, he sucks. He's not that good. He needs a new team. He can't box, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
So my question is this. Before Fury beat him with his existing team, which included Mark Breland, y'all said Wilder was garbage. Now some of the same people love Mark Breland, RKO out of nowhere. They love Mark Breland. But this was the same man for years that was working with Wilder, and you said he couldn't box and he sucked and he was garbage and he needed a new team. So where's all this love for Mark Breland now that he's working with the ops and people affiliated with Tyson Fury? Like, how do we get all these Breland fans? But when Wilder, circa 2016, I think was when he beat Stavern, when he was beating Gerald Washington, when he wasn't at odds with Mark Breland, they said Wilder and his team was trash.
Right.
Wilder can't box. So how did we all get to this point where now you see enthusiasts of Mark Breland's training style and he's such a good guy? Where did this come from?
I mean, they was always there, but they're not Mark Breland fans. They're Deontay Wilder haters. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, you gotta repeat that.
They was always there, but they're not Mark Breland fans. They're Deontay Wilder haters.
Absolutely. It ain't about Mark Breland. That's what I'm saying. And see, sometimes, and I hate to say this, but you see it in black culture often. They always be them ones and shit that get pressure and succumb to the pressure and stuff. And then they do stuff that kind of doesn't make sense for your brand and stuff like that. And the thing is, when you start working with ops and stuff, you have to understand you a pawn. You're not a big player in this bigger picture. Mark Breland, like, even if he got paid off, they paying you little compared to what other people are making. You know what I'm saying? You a pawn in this whole game. Like, and you doing this for what? You trashing your rep. I don't know anyone from America that's going to want to train with you. And see, here's another thing. Since y'all fake as hell, Mark Breland, let's see how many UK, since the UK loves him, bring him in as a trainer. He didn't drug Wilder. He didn't drug Wilder. None of that stuff is true. So let's see how many UK trainers fire their weak ass trainers and get Mark Breland and bring him on. Give him a job then. Y'all love him so much. Let's see I want to see that. So Josh Taylor about to fight. He's an MTK fighter. He about to fight against Jose Ramirez. Bring Mark Breland in. You love his training style so much, but that is fake. It's fake energy. It's fake love. We trying to tell you what it is. It's fake love. It was never about Breland. It was about anti-Deontay Wilder, anti-Black, anti-PBC, anti-Al Haymon. That's what it's really about, to protect the people we want to protect, Tyson Fury, Kinahan and stuff. That's what it's truly about.
Yep. And, how I look at it is, like I said, like I told on my video, bro, to me, people don't understand this is bigger than boxing. Al Haymon is really, especially at that point, was on the verge of controlling American boxing. He was on the verge of controlling American boxing. He would have had the top heavyweight. He owns all of 154, 147, the glamour division. Bob's going to die soon, whether he wants to or not. Right? So the dynamic's going to change. Golden Boy has no fighters here in the U.S. right now that's worth talking about. Ryan Garcia, who we know is a clout chaser and a public ducker, right? And then a couple of other names that they still have to build up to get to a point where they can marquee them or market them as a marquee fighter. The PBC been making chess moves all this time, man. You see how these other factions are scrambling to do anything. Teofimo versus Camboso is going to a purse bid, bro.
That's going double wood.
What that telling y'all?
Double wood. But that's what it's always been about. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's a more indication. See, people say, "Oh, you're pulling the race card." Shut up. Because when Al Haymon split from HBO, did his own thing, PBC, a black advisor was called all names in the book. He was compared to Adolf. They called him the N-word. They said he was the cancer of boxing. Said he was holding up boxing, didn't want to make fights. But now some of these same writers, these same people are covering for a alleged crime organization, and they're not willing to hear the other side, the Irish side, or the people who have been affected by these traumas. They're saying, "No, I know him, cool dude, blah, blah, blah." But you don't even know Al Haymon, and you cast stones at him. He don't do one interview where I have never seen Al Haymon at all the PBC fights I cover, and I never met him once. You know what I'm saying? Never had a dialogue with him. So that goes to show you in America, they rather hate a black man they don't even know. They don't even know. He gives you no reason to actually hate him, but then they'll embrace somebody else with the complexion for the protect. How you hate a man you never met? You ain't never seen one Al Haymon. You name a YouTube channel, and if you say some clown shit and you can't prove it with a link, put a link to any YouTube channel that got a recent Al Haymon interview, preferably with his face on it. Y'all don't even know what Al Haymon sounds like. People were saying Al Haymon is not even a real person. He's a computer game and all this stuff.
Right. They were saying he was made up.
Yeah, saying he a puppet. You remember, you seen Last Dragon, right? And he was like, "I want to see the master." And it was like a fortune cookie machine. Bro,
Right.
you don't even know Al Haymon. You don't know what he's done or whatever. But they quick to back somebody else. And there's all this stuff being leveraged against them, all these accusations. Come on, man. We know what time it is.
That they know who got a history of being dirty, bro.
But when's the last time you seen an Al Haymon documentary, Panorama and all this shit? We're talking about he robbed, steal, and kill, and was slinging rocks to Bobby Brown and shit. You don't come on, man. Bro, when have you seen this?
These dudes out there shooting up weigh-ins and shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all,
man, come on, bro.
I got a bridge in New York for sale. Who want it?
And people just want to seem to believe anything when it comes from the right person. Come on, man. Like, keep it all the way even, Steven. That's why we taking over the boxing game little by little. You know, we place the bricks down, and there's certain people, they've lost all credibility. People see the games, they see what time it is. Like I said, you a huge Breland fan. Oh, he's an Olympian and stuff. You didn't like Breland in 2018. Why are you? Go look up their tweets. Go look up these boxing channels and boxing writers' tweets from 2017, 2018, 2019, and see how many positive Mark Breland we love. Just like when Ishe Smith be saying stuff about Glovegate. Now they love Ishe Smith. But Ishe Smith, when he was getting knocked out by Erickson Lubin, or he was fighting Lada or something, you didn't hear these same people praising Ishe Smith like, "Damn, that's my favorite fighter. I can't wait till the next Ishe fight." That's, bro, don't be a pawn. Don't let people use you in this game. Wesley, what's up?
They love them once they start cooning and put on the tap shoes and the Mickey Mouse gloves. You know what I'm saying? And a mouthful of red lipstick. Like I said, man, they was talking about Wilder need to get rid of Breland. He's not doing anything that Deontay Wilder is stuck. He's not learning anything new. This is what they said. Now Breland's he's the golden child.
You said the golden child. Yeah. I want the knife.
Please.
I said, yeah. He the golden child all of a sudden, making Pepsi cans dance. Man, come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. It's over for y'all.
Like I said, man. Blackout 2021.
Yeah,
we will no longer support fights that are not in the interest of the fans. If they believe that these Instagram followers and these UK guys support the sport, let's see it.
If you like Mark Breland so much, let's see it. Give him a job in the UK. I want to see Mark Breland partners with these UK fighters that love him so much all of a sudden. When you go, I want to see that. Train for a big fight. Why don't Dillian White or whoever get Breland in the camp? He a free agent. He need a job.
Man.
But we talking about fake love. When the love ain't fake, there's only so far that'll go. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they're not willing to live, die, or pay for the things that they say they stand behind. You see what I'm saying? They just want to get on the internet and argue with people. Come on, man.
Just make a point when you don't have no point. Y'all better smash the like button. That's what y'all better do.
Hey, put your channel link in there before we get out of here.
I gotta go get it.
Bro, you gotta save that and just have it on deck for you.
Oh, yeah. One day when I'm older, I guess.
Yeah, man. We're gonna keep dropping them hits and dropping the science and stuff like that. It's just like all we asking for is quality, keep it even, Steven and stuff. A lot of y'all playing games, bro. Everybody a Breland fan out of nowhere. They just hate Wilder. Hold on. Matthew, $5 cash app. Appreciate. He said salute to the two kings. Much love for the encouragement. Matt Alma, $2 said appreciate. Shout out to Alma in the cash app. Cali, $1. Teo has 3 top 15 wins. How is he a duck? What? We're not even talking about Teo. Hey, y'all be so off. Cali sent $1.
No refunds.
Yeah. Bro, if we say one word about Teofimo or Teofimo ducking, like, what are you talking about, bro? We talking about Tyson Fury and Wilder. And see, here's another thing when it comes to the Fury situation. Old media is saying Fury is 1,000% innocent. Why are you okay with him moving on without fulfilling his contractual clause? We all knew that this was supposed to have 3 fights total. Why are they so okay with him going to the Middle East to fight somebody else with not named Wilder? And you knew this was supposed to be a trilogy.
And the second part of that is they cool with it after Bob Arum and them admitted that they are the ones who pushed the fight out and extended it. How can a contract be expired when we're the ones who pushed out the time frame? Y'all the ones who asked for the extensions after the injury. Y'all asked for that. I'm telling y'all, Tyson Fury, the world is not big enough for Tyson Fury to get away from Deontay Wilder.
Blackout. Listen, I swear to you, I am not interested in Tyson Fury's next endeavor or fight if it's not Wilder. And I'm not going to be covering it. We're doing a Tyson Fury blackout. I will not support. I'll not cover. We got to establish ground rules in boxing. And things like this, it's not okay. We got to put our imprint on the game. We are the consumer. Why would the mere fact that you're being accused of cheating and it's up in the air, that alone should be just due and cause for you not to be able to move on until you right that wrong and prove to the people you could beat Wilder, this mega puncher, fair and square. And if you do that, then go fight all the Anthony Joshuas, go fight Sir Anthony Hopkins. We don't care, but you got to do it the right way. And if you don't, then, we're just doing a blackout. We're just going silent treatment. It don't matter,
problem, bro. If I cooked you and it was legit, I'm gonna cook you again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Jay-Z said, I heard motherfuckers saying they made Hov say, okay, so make another hove. If you made me, make another one. You beat Wilder, make another hove. That's all we asking for you. And here's the thing: you could rob the bank twice. You say Wilder's a bum, Wilder ain't got no skill. You say Breland's the best trainer, and he no longer has Breland. You know, you love Breland now. So everything's working against Wilder. See this man one last time, make millions of dollars, put that to bed, and then do whatever you want after that.
And hire Breland because he's from Kronk. Sugar's from Kronk. It should work out okay.
Man. Bro, these dudes they be faking, though.
Man, pump faking for real, bro.
They be pump faking. And I don't care if you're from Kronk, drunk. I don't care what gym you from. At the end of the day, you don't go from a marginal, like, okay puncher to walking everybody down. That's not how that works, especially later in your career. Like, you're not Shakur Stevenson, Vito, somebody who's like not even finished puberty necessarily.
Right, coming into man strength, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, like where you still like Joey Spencer, somebody that's still developing over because they're super young. Gabe Flores, those guys can grow. This man is a grown ass behemoth, 7 foot or whatever, and all of a sudden, at age 32, he decided to walk people down and make their ears bleed.
But he won't do it again.
Like
with a proven beard.
Ricky, let me ask you this. Why didn't he do that in the first fight? Like, the first fight looked nothing like that.
That's a great question.
Why don't you just walk him down? Like, you're supposed to be the smartest fighter that ever lived in the heavyweight division. So why didn't you, like Floyd will adapt on the spot, Johnny on the spot. He don't need 2 tries to get you down and understand the sweet science. So why didn't Fury just start walking him down? Why did it take for you to take tune-ups and wrestling and a whole year in between and get knocked the fuck out for you to decide that this is the game plan? And within one camp, you decide this is the game plan, and now you fighting different. Listen, if Fury don't walk through everybody, he's capped.
Exactly. If the next fight, whatever fight he's in, doesn't look like a Deontay Wilder 2 fight, you already know what it is, bro.
And here's another example. Beyond Wilder 1, why didn't you have this ingenious plot to just walk him down? You bro, you're already naturally bigger than any average male. You're 6'9". Your weight fluctuates 250 to 300. This would have been the game plan from day one. You know what I'm saying? And then nobody would have called you boring or say his style is hard to watch. Why didn't you do this with Otto Wallin? Bro, he almost stopped you. You should have just walked. And the thing is, he tried walking him down. He tried the inside work. He tried to rough him up. He tried to lean on him, and it still wasn't good enough to drop or stop Otto Wallin. But your very next fight after wrestling and a nasty cut, you walking Wilder down. Oh, okay. Bro, Otto Wallin, he didn't even have experience like Wilder, nor the punching power, or like probably 3 inches shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you do that to him? Walk him down. And he tried to, and he still had no success, like actually stopping him.
And to take it back to the first fight, like you said, he should have, if that was the case, you should have did that to Wilder in the first fight, as this where you was at the peak of your physical career, right? Because remember, you just came back from hell, right? You just came back from hell. So you was at your peak at that point, but you couldn't walk him down in the first fight. Hell, you couldn't walk down out of Wallin and the other guy you fought between the second fight.
Block boxing film. Facts. That's what or even worse, Francisco Pianeta. You went 12 rounds with him. 12 rounds. And now all of a sudden, what? This man, Ricky Williams, doing double duty. He in the chat and blocking y'all. It's over.
Multitask.
Bro, how you go 12 with Francisco Pianeta? Like, that's like David Benavidez being in there with a Francisco Pianeta dude. He going to destroy him. He's going to destroy them. Because we know the man's power is real, combination punches, all that. He's going to destroy a Francisco Pianeta. The man Fury has all this size and height and experience and blah, blah, blah. And you went 12 or 10 or whatever it was with Francisco Pianeta. You go to no knockdowns, no knockouts for Otto Wallin. And then you just switch up. And now because you did one camp with Kronk, you walking Wilder down, making his ear bleed. and he's saying something was awry in that fight, and somebody did something to my drink, and now conveniently you want to move past it without duplicating your success. Come on, man.
Right. Like I said,
It
man,
looked
it
too
is,
simple, man.
bro. Y'all don't believe what these people tell y'all, man. Look at the fights. Look at the fights with Pianetta and Wileen, man. Those gloves look totally different. You get to the fight and the second fight, them gloves look like an old lady booty hole, man. Stop, bro. Anybody who know boxing know them gloves wasn't legit. It's just so many coincidences, right? The gloves is fucked up, right? Wilder legs ain't there. He feel he been drugged, right? A hating ass trainer throws in the towel. And y'all know he a hater because he proved it to y'all, unless you a sucker.
And he said he'll do it again. Luckily, Wilder fired him, so he don't have the chance to do it again. But he said if given the opportunity, he would do it again. Man, this is just a bad.
It's not a possibility, though. It's not a possibility. This is not possible per them.
Of course, it's not, because they don't want to. They don't want to even look at it. They don't. It's like just like the WBC. They told you, "Oh, if you believe that, you stupid." Tyson Fury is the greatest. You know, we're not going to investigate this.
Nope.
Man, come on.
I don't know what to say. I know what to say, man. Like I said, blackout 2021.
Yeah, man. We just gonna keep grinding. Any last messages, Ricky?
Hey, man, y'all know what I say all the time, man. Just make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel, man. The truth don't change. It's not my truth or your truth.
Let me say this too before we get out of here. Mark Breland recently in his interview with the Ops said that Wilder could never beat Tyson Fury. Why the hell would anyone want him on your team if he had those kind of preconceived notions that Wilder's just not good enough to? How can you listen? How can you listen? I'm about to drop the science. How can you effectively be a trainer if you don't even have faith in the objective? How can you lead me to the promised land if you don't feel that there's a deficiency that this person or a hurdle can't overcome? That's like me being a personal trainer and saying, yo ass just fat. You can't lose this weight. How can I lead you into victory and losing 100 pounds when I'm not motivating you, because subconsciously or consciously deep down, I don't feel you can do it? How can I be a great personal trainer if I am expecting to yield results if I don't believe that you're capable of yielding these results? He just said you can't beat Fury. So the man is a snake. Snakes on the plane.
I'm trying to help you find Jesus, but I don't believe in God.
Yeah, you an atheist, but you trying to teach somebody about the Bible. You don't even believe in this. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, me and Ricky killing y'all. Do you understand that we are killing y'all? Like I can't. And then look at the character involved. You're collecting checks. You're enduring situations that you say, oh, he's late and he's cussing y'all out and angry and all this, boom, boom, boom. You're enduring all of that and collecting a check, but the whole time you knew that this person can't make it at the highest level or whatever he's saying now. That's low down. That's crazy. Like,
breathing a snake, bro.
Yeah, bro, there ain't Judas.
Cobra Commander, man. This nigga Cobra. This motherfucker's a snake, bro.
Yeah, like, bro, you're pessimistic. You know, you're supposed to. How can you be an effective trainer if you're that pessimistic? Like, that's like Freddie Rose saying, "Oh, Amir Khan, his chin way too shit. He can't beat Danny Garcia." Why the fuck are you training me though?
Why are you here?
Well, yeah, why are you training me if there's nothing we can do and it's a foregone conclusion that Danny finna sleep me? I mean, who wants a trainer like that? That you pretty much working with the Ops just based on that statement.
Your girl laying in bed with you every night. She there, but she constantly telling you ain't gonna be shit.
Yeah. Or here's another one. Man, me and Ricky destroying y'all. Here's another one. You with a girl and you know that something's off with the girl and you don't really like her. So you're living with her and going through kind of the motions, but you're like, I'll never marry you. I would never want to marry you. You're not my type to take it that far. Then what are we doing here? Like, can you imagine being with a girl and the girl says like, yo, ego, you cool. You know, we have some fun, but I could never marry or settle down with you. Fuck, what we doing then? You know what I'm saying? You don't have faith that this can work, man. Come on, bro.
You ever see the you know what that remind me of? You ever see the DMX movie where he was playing the dope dude, the pimp or whatever?
Yeah, the Donald Goins one.
Yeah. When Oprah was like, "What we doing?" What's her name? Reagan Gomez.
She fine as
yeah, boy. She was
I
like,
remember her from the Parenthood.
But 100,000 ain't shit. I'll never be with you. Da 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 da. He was like, "We'll see." You see what he did with his hating ass.
He got her on dope, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's cold blooded, bro. He got her strung out and shit. Shout out to Reagan Gomez, fine. I mean, I don't know if she married or nothing, but she fine.
I think her mom and daddy.
Never Die Alone. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Derrick James would be good though. Real talk, man. Anybody who has faith in you that ain't a snake is a good fit.
Because he made it this far. He made it this far. That's what people don't. That's what y'all don't get, man. That's what people not understanding, bro. And I say y'all in general to the people that's detractors, right? Not y'all, but to them, right? This man made it supposedly with not listening to his trainer, without doing
not jump roping,
right?
Not hitting a heavy bag, not having skill.
Chicken legs.
I was about to get to the chicken leg. Having no leg. And you made, bro, let me get some of that, bro. The man got an Olympic bronze medal off of all of that. A daughter with spina bifida, so maybe he couldn't focus all training on training time. He had to take care of his sick daughter. And he did all this, and y'all still hate. Oh man. 10 title defenses to join Klitschko and Muhammad Ali. He did all this with no jump roping, no road work, no swimming, no skill. Man, come on, bro.
Deontay Wilder, if this is the case, Deontay Wilder is a top 5 heavyweight of all time, motherfucker. I don't care what.
It has to be, bro. He has to be. If that's the you persevere, lose 6 rounds to Ortiz and destroy him with one punch. Who has 350 plus fights as an amateur. Come on, bro. And then they think they embarrassing Wilder. You just making Wilder more God tier that he's able to persevere. That's like being in there with somebody and you find out that they have like you fought them and they destroying you and you found out they had like some kind of like muscular dystrophy or something.
Right.
They whip your ass with all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they have an actual ailment and they still destroyed you. Mm-hmm. So they had like a handicap and they still bodied you. You know what I'm saying? That's another level of this stuff. So Breland
is trying to your ass. Like he got the hand on what's the name on Scary Movie, right?
Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like you sitting up here trying to embarrass Wilder, you just making him sound more like Dragon Ball Z or something.
Like Goku and his whole Super Saiyan Wilder and shit.
Yeah, he did all this. Like these dudes better than him. He got no skill. They got all this amateur experience, and he still like you making me support him more.
Man.
And that's what they don't understand. Like I'm about to support it. Like damn, I love a good underdog story. Man. And he don't jump rope. Like bro, so he just showing up for the fight, destroying. Like what?
He changed out his Jordans like I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That sound like some hating shit. Oh, the nigga don't jump rope, he don't swim, he don't do no roll work.
That dude's a snake. He been a Judas sitting there waiting and festering the whole time, bro.
He's a Judas. And here's another thing. Mark Breland, why didn't your pro career look like Wilder since you're technically better? You're a gold medalist. You're an Olympian. You got skill. And you didn't do this. Wilder fought 40 plus people and hurt everybody and knocked out everybody except for the motherfucker we think cheated, right? And don't want to run it back. So why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do this with your career since Wilder don't run, he don't swim, he don't do no laps, he don't jog, he don't do no pull-ups?
Nothing, right?
Sip on his water, nigga. Bro, come on, bro. Sip on that water, nigga. Like, he don't do nothing. Like, so you did stuff. You did your road work. Your career didn't look like this. Come on, bro. What are they talking about? You making Wilder sound like a fucking comic unbreakable Bruce Willis or something. M. Night Shyamalan.
And this is what y'all got to think about again, too, man. Like, go watch Deontay Wilder versus Fury 1. Deep down, them people know Deontay Wilder won that fight, bro.
Of course.
Deep down, they know. So this dude that's supposedly all of this nothing beat in y'all era the greatest heavyweight. Because that's what they saying.
And Joshua ducked him. Why Joshua duck him? He ain't shit, don't run and all that. Joshua built like a motherfucking G.I. Joe. Oh, yeah, meet with me. Bro, Joshua built like Action Jackson. He brolic. He looking like Black Wesley Snipe, He-Man, Master of the Universe. Why didn't Joshua fight him then? He ain't ish. Man,
50 million. 15 million flat.
Hey, Wilder, you got our support, bro. I'm about to buy a shirt, like fucking around. I'm about to buy. Wilder dropped some new merch. I'm about to buy something. We gonna really make him mad this year, bro.
Yo, Wilder, DW, you the GOAT, dog.
Bro, he don't hit the heavy. Like, what fighter you ever heard don't hit a heavy bag and is out there melting shit? And if you think about it, then that just proves that Wilder is like honestly like some Roy Jones Jr. level athleticism, because there's fighters who are hitting the heavy bag and they ain't knocking shit down like Wilder. So if even if it's true what Mark Breland said, who doesn't do the heavy bag or anything and they just destroying stuff? So what is all them reps that other fighters like Canelo destroys a heavy bag, but he ain't laying stuff down like that.
What you doing them for, bro?
Yeah. So it make you
for what?
Yeah. So you doing 1,000 reps on the heavy bag. He ain't doing it allegedly, and he just laying stuff down in one round, like Stavern too. Shout out to Texas. What's up?
Brazil, Dominique Brazil, nuclear explosions.
That's what I'm saying. Tyson Fury throw 7 jabs and 1,000,000 feints, and he ain't doing it. And he bigger than Wilder. He almost 7 feet tall, and with a 70-pound weight advantage, 60-pound, whatever it is. And he ain't doing this to nobody. Who is Tyson Fury knocked out in one round? I'll wait. I
got it.
Anybody? Can you think of anybody off the top of the head? The man put cricket sounds. Yeah. I can't think of nobody. I mean, I'm sure he did, like Liam or something. You know what I'm saying? He ain't knocked nobody out in one round.
Disclaimer too, man. Look,
he said he knocked out some coke in one round, some cocaine. Cocaine, hell of a drug.
Disclaimer, bro. Look, this is the last time I'm gonna tell y'all. If you ain't heard this on my channel, you hearing it here. Stop naming European fighters like they on the same level as American fighters, bro. They're not. They're not. The game is different over here. The next time I say somebody say where a European guy was a champion and he ain't fought out of the UK, shut up. Until they come over here, they not proven.
They know that though, because you could tell by the matchmaking. You got Conor Ben, who he might be cool, but the last 2 people he fought were guys coming off loss. Why are you fighting someone Virgil Ortiz just stopped directly off of that loss? Why are you fighting a guy Sean Porter just beat Sebastian Formella directly off a loss? So they know that, bro. That's why Eddie Hearn, all this American takeover, he kind of got quiet. He got low on him. Where's Eddie Hearn? Where's the American takeover?
Bye pay-per-view.
Man, but then they putting Canelo versus Pilgrim on pay-per-view. Man, we gotta get the game back. We gotta resurrect the game looking a little shaky.
Yeah, very shaky, baby. But yeah, man. Thanks for having me, man.
No, it's all good.
Oh man.
All right, Ricky. I'm gonna holler at you, probably try to do something more scheduled. But then appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all show some love to Ricky. We about to get up out of here.
Yeah, take care of yourselves, man.
Keep all right, Ricky. Caleb Smith, boom. All right, I'm gonna stay on for like one more minute and then read some questions. Y'all got any questions for me? I know I didn't really get to talk about Teofimo. I'm gonna stay on for like a minute. Shout out to Business Brain, holding it down. Yeah, man, we gotta get that feeling back in boxing where people actually want to talk about the sport because there's cool stuff happening. You know what I mean? All right, 1 minute. I'm gonna answer some questions. If y'all got any questions, any boxing topic.
It's y'all chat. It's y'all time. Anything. He's saying open topics. Ask him anything about boxing right now. What's happening?
Yeah, let's go. What's up with Benavidez, Charlo? I'm not worried about that. Benavidez got a fight in March. So let's see how that. See, this is part of the problem, and I'm not trying to call nobody out, but what part of the game is it when a person has a fight scheduled? They got to get past that, look good past that. You know what I'm saying? Because most Benavidez is going to be the favorite.
Yeah.
Why are we looking past, like, this is what's wrong with boxing. Why are we looking past the immediate task? That's a bar. Why are we looking past the immediate task? Let Benavidez beat Ellis in March. He could call out whoever he wants, but get past that, look good, injury-free, and then we talk. People want to talk about everything right here and now, and then what happens if something happens? You know, we've seen fighters test positive for this or the Rona or get a cut and injure. You know, there's nothing really to talk about. In addition, Charlo's not even in that weight class. So to me, there's too many other variables for me to spend X amount of time. I don't know who Gary Russell's going to fight.
Agreed, man.
Is Tank going to fight, be out the whole year? He just said something like hinted that he's fighting in June. So no, I don't think so. What else y'all got?
He said, who you think Pac is fighting? I think he fighting Mikey Garcia.
Maybe. I think Mikey or Errol.
Now, Mikey's the quietest, so I'm.
Hey, Ricky, you think the Ryan Garcia fight gonna happen with Pacquiao? Pacquiao and Ryan.
Who?
Pacquiao and Ryan.
No, that's a clout chase from get-go, man.
All right, I'm gonna ask Ricky a question since I got him on here. Teofimo's behavior, good or bad?
Teofimo Lopez?
Bad, good?
Teofimo Lopez is bad.
Why?
Because, for one, you're not undisputed. You're not undisputed. Right? Look, bro, undisputed means you're the man. You Wesley Snipes in the prison. You know what I'm saying? You undisputed.
Shout out to him.
There's a fighter right now that disputes your title.
And he's disputing everything.
Devin Haney has a legit dispute, but he won't fight the man, right? And like I said, the way I look at how people move, bro. If Devin Haney not all that, and he ain't been in there against nobody, why are you trying to charge him $10 million to fight him?
That don't make sense. See, that's what's bothering me about what Teofimo is saying, is he's saying a lot of stuff that don't really add up to the next thing he's saying. You know, Devin Haney need to prove himself, but then you say you want to fight him. Devin Haney need to prove himself, but then you saying you want $10 million to fight him. Why do you want so much money for an unproven guy? You're saying Devin need to prove himself, but the world knows you're about to go to purse bid, and the more likely fight is George Camboso. So Tank,
mandatory.
That's Bob Arum stuff. That's the whole different. But Devin got to prove himself, but George Camboso, he just proven everything. He coming off 2 split decision losses. It's a bad look. And then he's critiquing YouTube fights and saying that boxing got to get back to competitive fight, but you want to fight Camboso off of 2 split decision fights where people felt he lost. You know what I mean? Like,
easy.
Devin Haney is a better fight, no matter how you slice it.
Because it'll give clarity. It'll give clarity to the division. And like I said, if you beat Devin Haney convincingly, by all means, we're gonna give you credit for it. But like we always said, easy fights get made.
Yeah, exactly. Boxing has a real big problem. The problem, as I see it, is people rather tell you what it's gonna be than to see what it's gonna be. They want to say, oh, Devin, he didn't look good versus Gamboa, he get his ass whooped. Okay, show me that. Let's see it. I said the same thing for years. If Devin is such an easy fight then don't inconvenience us with the George Camboso. Go get that better fight, the more anticipated fight, clear up the headache of the whole franchise champion, and go clean that up. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what we're seeing. People rather say Charlo will get destroyed by Canelo than to see it. David Benavidez ain't ready for Canelo than to see it. Andrade ain't ready for Canelo than to see it. So we know what time it is with the games. Like, at the end of the day, if it's like taking candy from a baby, like, Ricky, if I said I got $5 million for you, if you take this Snicker from this baby, you'd be like, hey, sorry, baby, but yoink, you're gonna do it. That's easy work.
About to be crying, doggy.
Yeah, but if I said go in this bed of alligators or crocodiles and take that, take that toy from them, you're gonna think twice.
Yeah.
And that's what we see in boxing. Come on, bro.
Can I go back to the Benavidez versus Charlo?
Yeah.
Right. So, and this was crazy to me too about Charlo isn't even at 168, doggy. Right? It's just funny how quick people fall for the distractions. The question that y'all should be asking is why Canelo won't give David Benavidez a shot at the belt that Canelo picked up off the floor.
Because it's the racist fans won't allow that. The bigoted fans won't allow that. That particular fight sequence that you just listed, that would be a Mexican American fighter that speaks Spanish and a Mexican fighter that speaks Spanish. So what the racists do and the people who are truly biased is they pick their poison. They'd rather see Canelo fight a black fighter at a weight deficit and give Canelo that opportunity, that upper hand. Because you notice when Terrence Crawford, for some reason, his name got mixed with Canelo. Canelo just fought at 75. Crawford's at 47. Errol Spence, when his name gets mentioned with Canelo, guys moving up, you see everybody's like, oh yeah, make the fight. Why you want to see Canelo versus guys moving up, but then guys that are right there in his division that would be beasts of fights? You don't have to worry about David Benavidez versus Canelo. Would we have to worry about runners and, marathon labs and, people using their footwork to evade? Not likely. But that's conveniently the fight that these same fans don't want to see.
It's crazy to me, man.
But then they want Charlo to move up and fight David Benavidez, but not get the fight with Canelo. Which is probably a fight that's been longer lasting. David Benavidez, Charlo, that's more recent than Canelo was in 154 with both Charlos, and the fight never happened. They were at 160 with both, or with Jamal, and it never happened. But that's the problem with boxing.
Right. And the crazy thing about that is this man so this dude and the WBC fucked the horse. And like I said, I don't know who the WBC sucking off, but they somebody doing it well, right? Somebody's fucking somebody at the WBC. Plain and simple, short and sweet. You got Canelo, you got Charlo, who fought two mandated fights to get to Canelo. At that point, they created the franchise championship, which we all know, no matter how they want to put it, it's the duck belt. You get the duck and pick and choose who you want to fight. So at that point, Charlo was his mandatory. He became the franchise champion, blatantly ducked Charlo, right? But now you want to fight your mandatory in Yildirim, a guy who was mandated a mandatory after coming off a loss.
Let's add this to the mix too. This is gonna rub some people the wrong way, but I like it. When does the WBC's actions ever benefit a black fighter? Like where Devin Haney, he don't have to fight Javier Fortuna or because he got leveled up to some new shit, or you know what I'm saying? He'll probably have to fight that dangerous fight. You know what I mean? Or Charlo, his mandatory is Derevchenko, and he don't have to fight him because Mauricio Suleiman, the WBC, said, hey, you're the champion emeritus and you could just stay fighting whoever you want. When does it ever benefit? Or Wilder. Dillian White was annoying, chasing Wilder in all these interviews and saying Wilder's a coward. But they allowed Dillian White to coattail Wilder, harass him and keep talking and all that. And they never got that monkey off his back. And I say it proverbially, obviously, but they never said, oh, Dillian White, Wilder's franchise now. You ain't get that opportunity. But it happens with Canelo. But it happens with Lomachenko. What a coincidence. See how we keep discovering all these coincidences in boxing. You know, the Tyson Fury and the people he's connected to. What a coincidence. The fact that he failed drug tests, connected with people who are in high-powered crime trafficking situations. The fact that Canelo, when his mandatory is a black fighter that people want to see him fight, like Charlo, doesn't happen. Golovkin, Charlo's your mandatory, doesn't happen. Derevchenko was your mandatory, doesn't happen. But Camille says Meta will because that's his mandatory.
Man.
Come on, man.
Something
Yeah,
in the
make
market.
sure y'all give Ricky Williams a follow. He just put his link in the chat. I need the people. If you like my content, then you're gonna love his too. You know, we got to show
Corona. How
in numbers.
I was about to get him, boy.
Yeah, just clap these dudes, bro. Bro, he's named after a pandemic, so he definitely don't fit here. We're gonna social distancing you. Your name is Corona. We gotta social distance you. But listen, I need my people to follow Ricky Williams. What we're doing here is different, unprecedented stuff, and it's legendary. We're trying our best to create an avenue, an outlet, multimedia that gives boxers and boxing a fair shot at success, not a bunch of agendas. You may not always agree with what I say, what Ricky says, or whatever, but you know, we're trying best foot forward, and we're definitely not playing the game that boxing wants to play. So please use his link and follow the people that, like, I don't just co-sign people. If they reputable, I'm from the Bay, bro. If they reputable, they reputable. If I'm telling you to check for them, I need that. I need that support, and he need the support. You know.
Man, on that road to 1K, I need y'all help. It's y'all chat, but we gonna keep spitting this real.
Yeah, and some of y'all, hold on, my bad, Ricky. Some of y'all are fucking lazy. Stop playing, bro. Some of y'all are lazy. The man's been on the show multiple times, and he's trying to get his stuff off the ground. And y'all be like, "Oh, Ricky making good points," but then y'all won't go to his thing. So stop playing. If you with the movement, you with the movement. Don't just say you like his talking points and then don't lift a finger. He left his social media handle. Subscribe to the man. People, because the thing that's pissing me off is people are lazy. They want to be spoon fed. They'll say Ricky Williams is cooking and all this stuff, but y'all won't take a couple of seconds out of your life to go to another channel with some flavor that's trying to come up. Listen, we ain't on no Mark Breland shit. This ain't no Mark Breland. There's enough room for all of us to eat, but it's going to be the right ones of us that are trying to do something positive that will be eaten. So, you know, we just create an Ego's army, and, you know, I'm not liable for everything Ricky Williams says or anybody else, but go give the man a follow. Give the opportunity to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Sorry, I had to do that little rant because people be lazy and stuff. They like, I'm already a known, you know, I've been doing my thing for years now, but give some of the people a chance. You don't know. Somebody might be cooking, or, you know, and stuff like that. People want to be lazy. You're like, oh, good stuff, and then go to Spotify or something. But it's like independent creators. This is a real life hustle. You see, the man got his background dialed in with red lights and stuff. You know, people are out here trying. I always encourage that entrepreneurial endeavors and independent creators taking a chance. And you're going to see me pushing that a lot more. There's a lot of good guys and girls out here that they better than a lot of people in boxing, like in boxing for real. I go to boxing fights and I'm like, man, what is this dude talking about? Talking about Triple G destroyed Canelo in the second fight. Just weird stuff, bro.
What?
Yeah, man, we gonna put the game upside down. I promise you that.
Hey,
Post the link one more time, Ricky. That's what he said. Yeah, I get sick of seeing people like it takes. Here's my challenge to people. I told you 2021 is the year of the fearless. Let's fear less. You know, give somebody else a shot. Give people a shot. Make somebody else's day. You dig? You know, there's just too much action in this world. That's why I say we got to support and unify boxing. Like, what I'm creating is different, and it's content. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm creating a boxing union. I'm unionizing boxing on some real Jimmy Hoffa shit, because there's a lot of people, the evils, they don't care about boxing. I see boxing writers, they cover boxing. This pandemic hit, it must have hit their pockets or whatever the case. They covering UFC now. They covering NBA now. I thought you was a diehard boxing fan. Man, we really here every day. I'm here every day. I cover boxing every day, and I don't derive from that. You know, I like my hip hop and stuff like that, but this is a boxing channel, and that's what I specialize in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like, it don't cost you nothing. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, just get on me. Check me out. You know what I'm saying? When you in the shower, when you on the toilet, man, go ahead and pump that video and tell me and give me some input. You know what I'm saying? Things y'all want to hear about. My email address is in the description. So if you want me to cover something, if you just want to chop it up with me on it, go ahead, throw it in the email. I'm happy to discuss, man. And that's the problem with the world today. People don't talk. We need to start discussing and have open dialogue so we can come up with solutions to make stuff happen.
Fact.
Right?
And see, like the other thing, there's a lot of time wasting that I've noticed in boxing. And I'm not trying to get too preachy, but I'll say this. There's a lot of time wasting in the boxing game where people waste the time. You know, this person's racist. You know, this person is a bigot. You know, this person doesn't have boxing, but people will listen to it because it may be a somewhat of a name in the sport of boxing. Stop wasting your time on the stuff that really doesn't prime and pump boxing. You know, they on that bull. Like I see, like I hate to see it too. Ego's Army, a lot of y'all are guilty of this. Y'all be on Twitter arguing with these motherfuckers. Bro, we trying to eliminate these dudes. I'm not worried about it. Don't be going back and forth. Use your energy on something good, something positive. You know how this person thinks. If you rock with it, you rock with it. If you don't, keep it pushing. Work on your life. Strengthen a relationship. You know, read a book. Do something. But that's what we do in 2021. That's the type of stuff I'm on. I don't have no time for negativity. If you got a problem with me, I don't, first of all, I don't even care. Focus your time on you, growing your brand, growing you, and doing something positive. Like I went to Starbucks, pay for somebody's meal, you know, or drinks or whatever. Do something. Like there's a lot of social media agents. There's a lot of just people who just wake up for the negativity. I can't help if your life is bad. Improve it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I said that on my video earlier, bro. It's like start working on you, man. Everything else around you will change, man.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling y'all how to get this bag. It's up to y'all to listen. I'm dropping the gym. It's up for you to pick it up, you know. But the thing is, one man's trash is another man's treasure. This is stuff that I've learned, and I'm trying to save you steps. Anybody who hears this, I'm trying to save you the steps so you don't have. Hove did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that. I'm trying to save you so you can jump in the line and do it and apply this stuff. This stuff is all applicable. It don't matter what your hustle is.
Man.
You know, there's so many people focused on the wrong shit. I don't care about the Kardashians and stuff like that. I focus on me, my brand, my family, my inner circle, and prosperity and thriving. You know, we will talk about the Brelands and the situations like that that go on, but there's a lot of game to be soaked up, and there's a lot of toxicity on the internet. You gotta at the very least balance it so the negative stuff doesn't consume more of your day than the positive stuff. Like I had a great day, bro. I was out here pushing, making moves and progress, and you guys got to develop mental momentum. People wonder why they're not where they need to be in life. They have no momentum. You have absolutely no momentum. That's why you need to change things that you're doing on the daily. People, especially with this pandemic, people scared or whatever. They don't want to take risks. Man, fuck all that. Take the risk. You need to switch something up. If you're not where you need to be in life, switch it up. You're doing something wrong.
Got to do something different.
Yeah, man, the game is wide open. Right now, I promise you, you could be innovating something, but you up here arguing with somebody on Twitter, Instagram. Man, I ain't got time for it. I promise you.
Facts. Facts. I would tell y'all, it's like life lessons, man. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all like I tell my children, man. I'm not out here to hurt nobody. My job is to hopefully make somebody make a moment in somebody's life and make their life easier, right? And that's real love. If I'm putting out energy to you to make something happen for you, that's real love. So you can either accept it or reject it. But I'm telling y'all on my channel, all I do is spit the truth, man. And it applies to everybody's life if you want to handle it, if you want to pick it up. And like I said, I might not change your life, but some information I give you might change your life. It's up to you.
Facts. Spend your time on the real stuff that matters. A lot of this stuff don't really matter. You know, we just trying to clean up the sport and make this a fun place, have entertainment, you know, things like that. Like I said, I'm not going to get too preachy, so I'm not going to say too much else. But thank you for your time, Ricky. I'm about to get out of here. Carter said, real ish. I realized wasted hours arguing with Fury fans last year. I mean, the thing with people who want to argue, a lot of times they're not even well informed.
Not at all.
So what are you even arguing for? It's wasted energy. Listen, when your life is a piece of shit and you don't feel right, just think about all the wasted energy that you wasted on the wrong things. You know what I mean? Like, you look at the clock and it's like 6 p.m. and you ain't got much done. Think about what you wasting your time on. Like, how's it 6 p.m. and you don't feel productive? You don't feel re-energized. You wasting your time arguing with people or, looking at people's posts. Man, dead all that. Dead all that. Focus on you and you won't be so drained. Like, people don't understand it's like death by 1,000 cuts. You look at your social media every single day, most of us, right? Every single day. Those little moments, that depletes. You have to pull out your phone, open the app, you post something, then you got to see what people are saying back. That takes a lot of energy over time, but we're so used to doing it that people, they don't understand how much time and energy it drains. Create a schedule. I know it sounds like, probably too, anal and militant, but have an Instagram schedule. Be like, hey, I'm gonna check my Instagram at 2 p.m. after I done my stuff. You know what I mean? From 2 to 3. People don't do that. And then they wonder why their life ain't where they need to be. So, I've been a victim of on all sides of it. I've been, managed my money well, been broke as fuck. It's out there. Everything's available. It all starts with the mindset. Another boring Super Bowl. Mahomes only put. What does that got to do with anything? Block him. What? Block him. Just off of the strength of you wasted my time, bro. What is the Super Bowl is on Sunday? I'm out here telling life lessons and stuff. He talking about Mahomes, bro. You better go, Mahomes. Go to bed, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Block him. That
Right.
Don't even waste no time. Just block him. Get him out of here. You talking about Mahomes only put more than 9 points up. And see, that's the thing with it, bro, Ricky. That's the thing with the internet. It's people always critiquing some stuff that they can't do. Like Ricky's taking the chance. He opened a YouTube. He doing videos. So you got to give him props for at least doing that, or me, or whoever, right? There's people like, oh, your channel sucks. Your Tyson Fury's innocent. Your boy Wilder got it. You do this. Do what we're doing. You make pro Fury videos and Kinahan's innocent video. You do that on your channel. They not willing to do that, bro. Listen, I'm always willing to take it there.
Right. Let's see if it's your point when you can defend it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, they'll get flamed up in the conversation. That's why they don't do it, because you scared. Like Mike Tyson said, you're not man enough to stand in my world, bro. You can't be in this world. You'll get ate alive with these stupid ass talking points that old media be talking. Oh, Tyson Fury, who cares if he failed drug? Make videos about that and go preach that. That's why they come over here and be like, oh, your channel sucks, mate. Wilder just got his ass kicked. Like, all right, bro.
All right, bro.
That's why they keep coming back, bro. Anyway, I don't want to sound like a broken record. Much love to everybody. Ricky Williams, I appreciate you. Follow his channel. We working. More stuff to come.
Thanks, man.
Yes, shout out to Ricky. Conserve your energy. 2021. Protect your bubble. Protect your inner peace. That's what we on. You're the fearless. Holla.
Boom.
All right, Rick.